Today, we're diving into a crucial topic: 5 reasons not to vote Republican in. Whether you're a first-time voter or a seasoned participant in the political arena, understanding the implications of your vote is essential. We'll explore key reasons why some voters are reconsidering their support for the Republican Party and highlight important factors to think about before making your decision. Your vote shapes the future, so it's important to be well-informed. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more insights and updates on the political landscape. Number 5. What to think about before voting Republican. Before casting your vote for the Republican Party, consider the following factors. First, evaluate the party's stance on key issues like healthcare, climate change, and social justice. Republican policies often prioritize tax cuts and deregulation, which can lead to increased income inequality and environmental concerns. Secondly, assess the party's track record on handling crisis and governance. Recent years have seen significant controversies and challenges under Republican leadership, which might raise concerns about future stability and effectiveness. Thirdly, consider the party's approach to social issues and individual freedoms. Republican positions on topics such as LGBTQ+ rights, women's reproductive rights, and immigration can be polarizing and might not align with your personal values. Fourthly, review the party's economic policies, particularly their impact on the working class and middle-income families. Policies focused on business and tax relief for the wealthy can exacerbate economic disparities. Lastly, reflect on the party's role in promoting divisive rhetoric and its impact on national unity. A divisive political climate can undermine democratic norms and social cohesion. Making an informed decision requires thorough consideration of these aspects. Number 4. Why the GOP might not be your best choice. The Republican Party has diverse policies and viewpoints, but there are several reasons why some voters might hesitate to support them. One concern is their approach to climate change. Many Republicans have been criticized for downplaying environmental issues and opposing robust climate policies, which can be troubling for those who prioritize sustainability. Additionally, the GOP's stance on healthcare often focuses on repealing existing programs without presenting comprehensive alternatives, potentially leaving many without adequate care. Economic policies advocated by the GOP may favor the wealthy, raising concerns about income inequality and social justice. Social issues, such as their positions on reproductive rights and LGBTQ+ rights, can also be divisive and may not align with the values of progressive voters. Lastly, recent political controversies and leadership decisions have further polarized the party, making it a less attractive choice for those seeking unity and stability in governance. Evaluating these factors can help voters make a more informed decision about whether the GOP aligns with their values and priorities. Number 3. Consider these before voting Republican. Before casting your vote for a Republican candidate, it's essential to consider several factors that might influence your decision. One major consideration is the party's stance on healthcare and social services. Republicans often advocate for reduced government spending in these areas, which could affect access to healthcare and social safety nets. Additionally, economic policies promoted by Republicans, such as tax cuts for the wealthy, may not benefit the majority of voters and can lead to increased income inequality. Environmental policies are another point of concern. The Republican Party has historically been less supportive of aggressive climate action, which could impact efforts to address climate change. Furthermore, Republican policies on immigration and social issues might not align with your personal values or the needs of a diverse society. Finally, it's important to evaluate the effectiveness and track record of Republican leadership in your specific region or at the national level. Weighing these factors against your values and priorities can help you make a more informed decision at the polls. Number 2. Why you might reconsider voting Republican. Voting is a critical way to shape the future, and it's important to make an informed choice. If you're contemplating voting Republican, here are some reasons why you might reconsider. First, the GOP's stance on climate change often involves policies that may not address environmental concerns effectively, potentially impacting future generations. Second, the Republican approach to healthcare typically emphasizes market-driven solutions, which might not adequately cover those in need or reduce healthcare costs. Third, recent Republican tax policies have favored wealthier individuals and corporations, potentially increasing income inequality. Fourth, the party's stance on social issues can be polarizing, which might not align with your personal values or promote social harmony. Lastly, the GOP's handling of immigration often involves stricter regulations, which can affect the nation's diversity and workforce dynamics. Each voter's priorities are unique, so it's essential to weigh these factors against your values and concerns when making your decision. Number 1. Reasons to think twice before voting Republican. When evaluating whether to vote Republican, it's essential to consider several factors. First, examine the party's track record on key issues, like healthcare, where Republican policies often favor less government intervention, potentially leaving many without necessary support. Second, scrutinize their approach to climate change. Republican platforms frequently downplay or reject climate science, which could hinder progress on environmental protection. Third, assess the party's stance on social issues, such as LGBTQ+ rights and immigration. Their positions might not align with values of inclusivity and equality. Fourth, consider economic policies. Republicans often advocate for tax cuts for the wealthy and deregulation, which might not benefit the average voter. Lastly, reflect on the party's commitment to democratic norms and institutions, as recent controversies have raised questions about their dedication to democratic principles and governance. Weighing these factors against your values and priorities can help you make a more informed decision about your vote. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more.